The world's first ever electric car wasn't actually from Tesla. It was from General Motors. And needless to say, it went down like a lead balloon. The battery tech they used was practically ancient. If the EV industry had to change, the battery had to change. And Tesla's new Tables battery proves that even though we're still searching for the perfect power source, it doesn't mean we are far from it. Welcome back. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video. Every year in September, Tesla holds its annual Battery Day event, where they discuss the latest things they have been working on as part of Tesla's update call held with the release of the quarterly financial results. It's like if you made a meeting with your investors into an international event. And if you're Tesla, that's the only way to do it. So far, Tesla has been using 18 650 cells in their Model S and X cars since 2013. These cells are manufactured not in-house, but by Panasonic. But last year, CEO Elon Musk introduced the 4680 battery cell, and it has already made great strides in preparation for mass production. They have ordered most of the manufacturing equipment they need in their Gigafactory in Berlin, and they plan to begin production in 2022. That is quite an ambitious timeline. But why has the 4680 battery cell created so much hype amongst Tesla fans? First and most importantly, it improves range. Currently, no electric car provides the distance a fossil fuel burning car can. But the 4680 battery cell provides you with 619 miles or 996 kilometers. With that, you can drive from Portland to Washington, D.C. After a long drive like that, you're going to want to get out of your car, maybe grab a snack and stretch your legs. But is that enough time to charge up your vehicle? Absolutely it is. Because the 4680 battery cell is expected to charge up in just 15 minutes on a level 3 high-speed charger. And Tesla has done a fantastic job of expanding its supercharger network, so you'll never be too far from a charging station. The 4680 battery cell is a single unit, and it's 46 millimeters wide and 80 millimeters tall. Larger batteries tend to overheat, but Tesla had a solution for that. Of course. Their current models have battery cooling from the sides, but in the future, they plan to install a cooling plate underneath the batteries, which is actually the right way to do it. The greater the overall size, the more electrical energy storage. And this one has 5 times the storage capacity compared to Tesla's earlier battery cells. This means the typical range anxiety consumers have been feeling about Teslas are a thing of the past. So now you can finally road trip in a Tesla. The 4680 battery cell has a totally new internal structure. The laser pattern shingles provide a shorter path for electrons to flow. Even though it's a larger cell, you have a battery with more power in and out, giving you a shorter charge time. It also has a longer life. In fact, it's good for 2 million miles, or 3.5 million kilometers, before it's time for a replacement. To put that in perspective, the diameter of planet Earth is just 7,917 miles. And if you treat it well, meaning you don't constantly charge your car to 100%, it could last even longer. That means it's not only a game changer in the electric car industry, but also for long-haul tractors, trucks, and trailers. Electric RV, anyone? And once you have used up all 2 million of your miles, you don't have to worry about the environmental impact. Sure, mining for cobalt and making batteries is dirty business, but Tesla doesn't plan to keep it that way forever. The new 4680 batteries are less harmful to the environment because Tesla intends to eliminate cobalt altogether and make it 90% recyclable. And you don't have to worry about traveling through someplace cold. The 4680 dry cell battery doesn't have the common electrolyte, which means no liquid acids or gels. Liquids and gels hate the cold, and dry cell batteries take care of that problem, especially when you combine it with Tesla's heat pump that will soon become part of the automotive mainstream. So now only one concern remains: cost. Last September, Elon Musk said he wanted to put a $25,000 Tesla on the road as part of his vision to move consumers to use EVs. Given Tesla's made-to-order model of production and the high cost associated with manufacturing at their scale, it does seem impossible. They currently have a small production line of the new battery cells in Fremont. And with all its impressive features, the 4680 cell doesn't really promise a cheap car. That's what you'd think. In reality, the manufacturing time and materials required for the 4680 means production costs will drop by 56%. For one, Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y cars require 4,416 cells of the Model 2170 lithium-ion batteries. In contrast, they only need 960 of the 4680 battery cells. Secondly, their new tabless design means the product line doesn't have to pause to add the tabs. It eliminates the bump in the road and speeds up the process. They are also simpler to build and require fewer parts. Third, it's not just a change in design and size. There are some fundamental changes that topple over what we know about batteries. Just like Tesla's autopilot has seen several changes over the years, the 4680 cells have seen the drawing board quite a few times. Tesla uses silicon in their batteries, but the physical properties of silicon make it a difficult material to use at high volumes. Basically, it expands 4 times its size when charged with lithium. You can't get rid of lithium, obviously, but silicon is also the most abundant element on the planet after oxygen, making it a low-cost, easy-to-acquire material. Seems like an utter waste not to use it. So Tesla found a way to work it out. They start with raw silicon. Right off the bat, that lowers the cost of the silicon, and Tesla simply built a new chemistry to complement it. They stabilized the surface with an elastic ion-conducting polymer coating that's applied through a scalable approach. That's way simpler than their process now, and it allows for a higher percentage of silicon to be used. The whole manufacturing process is less cumbersome too, and paired with water reduction efforts, you get cheaper battery cells that also boast higher capacity. Plus, Tesla has the benefit of Panasonic's production line until their Gigafactory in Germany opens up. These batteries require craftsmanship, and Panasonic's almost 100-year history in the battery business has prepared them for this challenge. At this rate, we're going to get that $25,000 EV soon enough. One thing is for sure, there is always going to be some serious competition in local car dealerships once it's out. The 4680 will undoubtedly be a welcome disruption in the automobile industry, and the battery cell will soon make its way into the long-haul trucking business. This battery model will most likely be used in their Cybertrucks and the Tesla Semi as well. Would you buy a $25,000 Tesla? And where's the first place you would go, now that their cars have incredible range? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like and check out more tech videos on our channel. Thanks for watching.